Everyone, welcome to another day and another stream. Yeah, today is Sunday, the 9th of January 2022, and again, I've been given a sneak quest. So that's, I think, 3 days in a row that I've been given a sneak quest to do. So I should know what to do and how to do it by this point. So hopefully I can do it. I'm gonna start off with. See, this difficult rule set. It's equal opportunity and holy protection. So instinctively, I want to play something that's got blast to try and get around that. But at the same time, I want to play stuff that has sneak. Hey, Love Fallen, thanks for jumping on. What am I gonna use as my tank? Uh, is it gonna be? It's a really low mana match here, so I know that I want at least these things in, so I've got blast on my side. I don't have the serpents that do blast anymore because they are not part of the modern format. So that is one less blast in my team. 8 mana. 8 mana. So if I do 5 for a tank. No, let's do Lobstradamus. No, because opportunity is going to screw everything. Thank you for the follow there, William Hessian. Okay, and that doesn't let me do enough of the stuff I want either. So I think I'm just going to go with Death Splinter. And there's a nice cheap thing. And we'll go with Dark One, and then I guess we will put all of our hopes and dreams into those two creatures and back it up with some other stuff. See where that gets me, if it gets me anywhere indeed. Alright, battle is ready to go. They seem to be focusing exclusively on using Kron. That doesn't bother me too much. I've got Magic Reflect. Sure, I don't have a heal, but I've got Scavenge, so that should help me out a fair bit. And with everything having opportunity, it should all go straight on into the right forms of damage, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough damage to deal with Kron's healing on Last Stand. So he's healing for 5. I'm doing 3, 5, plus a little bit of damage. Oh no, I'm not doing any damage via Magic Reflex. So I am not winning. Damn. I was thinking that I had Magic Reflect available to me. How wrong I was. Okay, next battle is ready to go. It is back to basics and spreading fury. So that means I can't do my snipe rule set here either. Sorry, sneak. Thing that makes probably the most sense is to go with Lorna. Throw out a big old block. The Pellicle Conjurer, and then the rest just has to be magic. The question is, what is the cheapest magic? I think that's the best I can do given the rule set. Yeah, we can toss the chicken in as well as another little gap, but rule set doesn't really configure itself for a great deal of awesome battling, or indeed any creativity in terms of team composition. As can sort of been seen by the fact that they've just played a Genoshanus with nothing else. So they're going to do, I've got 2.5 turns effectively to try and kill the Genoshanus, and I can because of Divine Shield. If it wasn't for Divine Shield, I would have definitely lost that. Didn't count towards the quest, but it's a win. Okay, what do we got? We got Noxious Fumes and no neutrals. Opponent has played, surprise, surprise, lots of magic. So I think I'm going to go with Death Splinter. Let's try and block them from doing too well with magic. Now, I'm sad that there's no neutrals because that gets rid of one of the silences I wanted to play. I can still throw in my tokenistic sneak, the Undead Badger. Gauladon should pack a solid punch. Press isn't going to be all that useful, but poison might. Let's see how this team goes. Don't expect it to do brilliantly. Yeah, it's a typical Magic team. At least they're silenced and afflicted. Everyone's poisoned. They're probably going to outlive me in terms of the poison. Oh, I was wondering why no one got resurrected again. Ancient Lich doesn't get resurrection until Diamond League. And my lack of speed killed me there. It's pretty close though. I could have played neutrals, I would have played an additional silence, which would have helped me survive for a little bit longer, but it didn't work out that way. Aim true. Doesn't look like my opponent's played any of the actual splinters that are happening here, so it's pointless playing Deep Swimmer. We are going to go with Sneak for the quest, now that we actually can. Leaves me with 4 mana for a frontline creature. I'm going to throw in Tortoise and Fighter. Hey Bordel. Throw the Sandworm around like that. Would you believe it? I got another sneak quest today. Third day in a row. It's absolutely crazy. I'm doing my damnedest. I don't know if it's working or not there. Video is very dark. Fix that up. So the light could actually sit on it. The video is still very dark. Set up another light. There we go. My video is not so dark now. My opponent seems to be taking 14 years to create their team. That's okay. Gives me time to jump into Rising Star and press a few buttons over there. Potentially. Maybe. Come on. There we go. I had to click twice. Okay. Oh dear. I was excited about the prospect of my sneak going into Lord of Fire, but I forgot that they had Magnol. The Magnol's gone now. The blast is probably gonna destroy me. Although, if I can get through that Lord of Fire and that Phyrexia General, which I'm not, blast is going to be too freaking powerful. There goes my main damage. Oh, poison almost did the trick there. I think Tortoise-in-Chief is going to be able to hang on here. They're only ever going to have one person attacking me. And they're just going to keep repairing their armor. So... And they're also repairing Backline's armor as well, which is even better. Thanks for them for saying. I put it together myself quite a while ago now. I probably need to update it with some of the Chaos Legion monsters, but it's all a matter of time and effort to put it together. Alright, that's the first win towards the quest, and I'm still sitting in Gold 1 League, which is an improvement over prior days. So let's go again and see what rule set we get dealt. Evens and Earthquake. Opponent enjoys using Fretch and Life Together, so that is a bit of a threat. Let's make sure we never miss. And really want to go with Jinchwala. The fact that it's evens means I don't have a repair available. Actually, let's dump Jinchwala. What do we have that's a flying tank? That feels like a no-brainer for this rule set. I don't have a flying tank. So if I don't have a flying tank, I think it's going to make sense to go with Shield Bearer. Throw in healing. Throw in an affliction because it's likely to be against a life splinter. And then I'll just dump Furious Chicken there as a stopgap. do things in that order, because once Shield Bearer and Furious Chicken die, Evangelist is useless. Yeah, I think I included almost all of the cards. I tried to incorporate them all in some way or another. Tried to make it look like an epic battle scene as well. And yeah, it was good fun putting it together, and it was such a great discovery of some of the other card art that you don't see on the cards themselves, because there's full versions of the card art under the lore tab in your card collection. I'll show you where that is after this particular battle completes. Oh, how I wish I had return fire. There's no return fire, but I think my healing will do the trick here. But I forgot to bring a sneak along to progress towards my daily quest. Effectively getting a double healed shield bearer through Crystal Smith and the Byzantine Kitty. But I'll take the win. Never going to complain about a win, even if it didn't contribute to my quest. So if you go to your card collection and you just pick on any random card, then you go over to the lore tab, you'll see that there's expanded artwork for that card that you don't necessarily see the whole version of it on the card that you see in game itself. And one of my favorite ones ended up being Fire Elemental, which is heavy on the right hand side of my border that I made. Fire Elemental just looks absolutely freaking sweet. Hey Crystal, thanks for jumping on. Good to see you again. And let's go and jump into another battle. I'm slightly disappointed that the Chaos Legion artwork is not as full body for a lot of the characters. It's cropped in more like a 3/4 portrait and that sort of thing. But there is slightly larger versions of it available through there as well. And if you save it as a PNG, it's got the full transparency as well. So I didn't need to go and cut them all out in Photoshop and spend hours and hours doing that. All right, what do we got here? We got target practice and odd ones out. That feels like I'm going to be fighting a Jotun. It doesn't look like they've got a Jotun. It does look like they've got a life splinter. I think I might go Jotun myself and throw in what little sneak I do have. Everything has snipe, so I can choose where that snipe is going to land. Let's have the snipe land on Almo in the second position. And what can I throw out into my front line then? It's 5 mana. It's not a lot of mana for a frontline creature. Maybe I just throw Tortoise Chief into the deep end and put him up in the front. That is what I'm going to do. At least I'm going for the sneak rule set here. And we'll see what happens with that. Not going so bad today. It's been a bit of a slow and lazy start to my day. Okay, so they didn't bring any sniping things. I'm somewhat confused by their team composition. My Almo is absolutely useless. Until now. Thank goodness there's no snare on that sneak creature at this stage. Okay, this is not good for me. Almo needs to learn to dodge. He can't dodge because the rule set, everything is always going to hit. Hooray. Okay, next match. It's a constant learning process, this game, no matter how many games you've played. Armored Up, Broken Arrows, that's an entertaining rule set. So it basically means bring all the magic to your team. The question is, do I go with Void and try and limit the amount of armor my opponent gets and try to sneak my way through it? Damn, Chain Golem's a little bit too expensive for what I wanted to do here. Yeah, I'm just concerned that he won't have enough stuff around him to support. We can go with Genoshanus. It's not a card that I use all that often, to be very honest. Throw Chaos Agent at the back. Chicken up in the front. We got Albatross working to heal. Conjurer is in there for the tokenistic sneak. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Like, I'm not very good at Blue Splinter. The only reason I went for Blue Splinter was because of Pellicle Bandit. They felt like the best sneak option. I'm also in this weird scenario here where I've delegated / rented out a whole bunch of my alpha and beta cards and ward cards of those eras as well. So I'm working with a card collection / card set that I am not used to using on a regular basis. So great, Torhello is going to get his last stand in. But still, that's going to do only 1 damage to Ashanis every turn. The problem is I've got to slowly whittle down the armor. So it's a win, but it's not a win in the way I expected. Ashanis's what's it called? Force field ability. So that worked. So I can credit that win to you, because I would not have played that team comp. So I always take suggestions like that as I play. I'm not even in Gold League, not even in Diamond League at this point. I'm still in Gold League. I've got to climb back up. I think I'll get there, but it's going to be pretty slow. Explosive weaponry and evens. So my opponent enjoys playing Green Splinter, and they enjoy using Milo. Oh bother, they have a Krallis as well. Is Krallis an even-numbered creature? I think they are. So I probably want to go with a summoner that's got even numbers in its mana. That way I can maximize the entirety of my mana pool. So I'm going to go with Thaddeus, try and reduce their health. Makes me feel like I should go with a bit of a pacifist lineup, particularly if they are playing Almo. Not Almo. What's his name? Milo. The question is, the most pacifist thing we can probably play is a Kelp Initiate, because I don't want melee attacks in my team. Phantom of the Abyss. There's my sneak for the quest. I think Wavesmith costs 5 mana, and this one is evens, so we can go with Tower Griffin instead, because they will add in the shield. The issue then is, do we go for healing via a repair, which I can do through something like Tortoise Fighter, which is actually probably what I am going to do. Now, the annoying thing here is there's no triage in the team lineup, and I've only got a few seconds left, so I'm just going to throw Dr. Blight in and hit go, as I was overthinking that team composition there. Yeah, so the reason why I didn't go with any melee was the fact that they had been consistently playing Mylor, so I wanted to avoid any direct attacks on my on the enemy units to try and prevent that damage that builds up throughout the match. Now that's good that I've afflicted their flesh golem. What's not so good is that my main damage source is now exposed. And will shortly be dead. Damn, that's going to fall apart very quickly now. Can you please dodge? Poor Coral Wraith. Couldn't dodge. Come on, Dr. Blight. Oh no, I've got this. The poison. The poison just came through. And the extra armor from choosing Drake Banneret really paid off there as well. So that was a satisfying win. Didn't expect it to end that way, but normally I do things like click skip battle. This one's a goner. It makes me feel like I should click skip battle in this team comp, because looky here, it's a consistent Lord of Darkness. But I can play that as well. So how do you beat a Lord of Darkness? Not by playing your own Lord of Darkness. You win by debuffing the crap out of it, trying to poison it to death. I'd really love to use Harklaw here, so I'm just going to. Bonesmith is coming in to try and poison the enemy. Now the tough thing is... Oh no, it's not that tough. Darkest Mage will take care of any potential healing on Lord of Darkness. We just need to make sure that Harklaw can live through it. We'll find out shortly. It's a matter of waiting for the battle. Yeah, I don't have a Soul Strangler. Oh, I do. I do actually. They're leveled up as well. I don't know why I didn't consider them. I think it's because I was looking at Lord of Darkness and thinking magic damage is the way to counter them as opposed to anything else. That was my philosophy on it. Okay, they did not go with what I expected as their team composition. They didn't bring any vampirism to the fray either. Super interesting that they played Corpse Fiend up at the front. I'm gonna struggle immensely to get through to Screaming Banshee. So I've been defeated here by lots of low damage stuff. But that's okay. I'm going to take a quick break here because I need to go use the toilet, and I'll be back in a few moments. Hopefully. If my scenes will swap properly. No, scenes are not changing. Okay, jump back into these battles. See what we end up getting. Okay, explosive weaponry and holy protection, two things that sort of cancel each other out. I don't see Mylor in their teams. I don't see Yoden either. Yoden's probably a little bit redundant here, but I am rather keen on hitting them before they hit me, particularly in a blast rule set. So I'm going to fill my team with Sneak, Snipe, and Opportunity. And Phyrexia General will be an excellent fit. Now, I could go... I'm going to risk going with like the most fragile tank in the world here, because I am sort of banking on beating them before they beat me. And that leaves me with 2 mana. Do I have any armor in my team there? No, I do not. What about if I drop you? What can I get for 4 mana? Magma Troll doesn't seem to have enough health. I mean, that has even less health. If I graduate to 3 mana, actually let's graduate to 3 mana, take Cobalt Bruiser instead of Ant Miners. I don't think Cobalt Bruiser had any armor, but we'll go this way. Well, the speed should pay off here. And the snipe should land in the right position to decimate their team. Didn't quite decimate it as much as I'd want it to. But the first mover advantage has me destroying their back line, spreading out damage throughout their team, and being able to take it out reasonably quickly and well. Okay, another one, last one that I will hopefully need for the quest. I'll see though. There's been times where I've said that and then I've ended up continuing to attempt my quest for hours after that. Spreading Fury and Holy Protection. So here I probably want to direct all my attacks into a single target. Given the mana cap as well, there's not a lot of opportunity to do much else. I'm going to go with Pelacor Conjurer. Probably not going to play for the quest in this particular match. Because it feels like... actually, I can still concentrate my attacks into a single target by doing something like that. Then the problem is if I use Lens Master, it's going to enrage their frontline creature as well. Because you want to try and limit the spread of damage with a rule set like this. What else can I throw in? So essentially I've got 4 mana to work with if I get rid of one of those sneaks. That could enrage the rest of the team. Thank you to Where Chayot or Chayot, who has thrown us a raid. Welcome new viewers. Thanks Godly Rich, thanks Squints, and thanks Fairfire120. Should get back to building my team here. I think I might go with Mr. Blight, who also happens to be a doctor for some reason. Let's see how this goes. Lorna's a terrible choice as a summoner though, because Divine Shield is already part of the rule set, so it should be Mother Kalia. So it was you, and you, plus there was a chicken, and it was in that order. Thank you for the follow there, Tiger Timo. Okay, I'm not too mad at my team. And thank you for the follow as well, Where Chaos. Thank you for the follow, Queen Spliffy. Lots of new names. I'm so glad that Affliction came through. Well, that was an unexpected win. I'm glad I caught myself going, hang on a minute. Why am I playing Lorna when there's Divine Shield already as part of the rule set? So that means it is about time to claim the rewards. Now, there's no way they're going to be as good as yesterday's rewards. Yesterday, I got a gold foil Harklaw out of my daily chests. If my rewards are as good, I'll be pretty astounded. Alright, what's it going to be? 9 DC, Pelacor Conjurer, Alchemy, Potion, a Venari Heatsmith, 26 DC, Jintrala Epic, Venari Heatsmith, and another Venari Heatsmith. So pretty average rewards out of the quest today. But now that I'm no longer playing for the quest, it means I can try to climb up and clamber into diamond, potentially. So let's see what the first game I'm going to get is going to be. Little League, 4 mana or less. So it doesn't look like they've been playing a lot of 4 mana creatures. Sadly, I don't have Obsidian at the league level that I'm playing. So I'm going to go with Drake of Anorak. Green is obviously the only choice we've got. Dr. Blight, certainly. So the idea here is send some damage back, do a stun, do some more damage, then what's going to protect them all? Might go with a Tower Griffin to just capitalize on the armor. I hope that they don't bring a Goblin Thief. Really hope they don't bring a Goblin Thief, really. That's what that's going to be about. Ah, looks like a pretty similar team composition, and they did bring a Goblin Thief, Joy. Well, we got the stun done. But see you later to my snipe. Twilight Basilisk should be able to hold in there quite well on their own, provided they can hit. I was saying. I've got this. It shouldn't be a problem from here. Provided Affliction sticks. Oh, poison will do. Now I need poison to hit this guy and hit them early. Otherwise I'll be in trouble. Oh no, managed it. So Dr. Blight is pretty outrageous and pretty ridiculous. If you've got them, you should use them. They are an incredible card. Let's see what the game's going to throw at us next. It is Silent Summoners and Up Close and Personal. And it's played Lorna very consistently. Okay. How am I going to beat Lorna? Well, it's Silent Summoners, so the question is how am I going to beat Life? I think I might do it using Sneak. There's the risk that they play Shield Bearer. I'm going to play Shield Bearer. No, I'm not, because I don't have a repair to back them up. Okay. Change of plans. Who's got a self-heal that I've got? Maybe, given it's fairly low mana, so close and personal, Heartclaw can demoralize. Toad can poison. You can stopgap. See how this plan goes. Well, we can't poison them, because immunity, and they're gonna heal us. So I'm skipping to the end of that one. Kralis is a monster. Absolute monster. Up close and personal again. Okay, so no need to be afraid of Ouster. Yeah, this is one where I would like to play Shield Bearer, but I can't. So let's go with Jinchwala. It's about as far as my plan went. I thought there was going to be a repair. I know there's certainly no repair in Death Splinter. Oh, yes, there is. But it seems a bit elaborate. No, I don't need to sneak anymore, so I can do whatever I want. That costs 3 mana. Maybe... Yeah. Although now I'm doubting whether or not Bone Golem is a good choice because of the fact that they have Void and there shouldn't be any magic here unless we're up against an Oaken Behemoth. Poison Bites. Bone Golem was an absolute beast there. Awesome. Didn't expect to win that. I think it's something to do with the fact that I rolled out Camilla. Or at least that's the credit I'm going to give to myself. Okay, what have we got now? 40 mana, aim true, heavy hitters. What's my opponent played? Ooh, they leave themselves vulnerable to sneak. Don't mind if I do. Let's go with a speedy, sneaky team. Sneak. That's quite a few sneak options. I wouldn't normally consider Pyromaniac. Selecting teams via filters leads to choices like that from time to time. Okay, now I've got 8 mana left to put together a team. I'm gonna say Living Lava. Then we can throw in a repair. And see what happens with this, even though I've got a mixture of fast and slow on my team here. It's not really all that consistent. Man, that magic destroyed me. And I believe it's going to continue to destroy me all the way through. Okay, another. Let's see what we've got now. 44 mana, burst speed, spreading fury. Well, actually, I'm going to do exactly what I just attempted to do. So make a few modifications, because now Caledon will blast the crap out of the enemy. And Grenadier can come along for the blast ride. What other magic can we throw in? Dr. Black can come along. Ifrit Elder at the back. And because Blue Splinter is in, just going to throw a cautionary silence in there as well. That could work, should work, hopefully work. I know we'll find out very soon. It's Vanamore and all the magic. Every single piece of magic in the world. All at once. Am I surprised? No. Will the cautionary silence do anything? Probably not. Although the complete audacity of the opponent to play Vanamore in reverse speed is pretty... It's like that's a statement as to how broken Vanamore is as a champion in this game. But I think Caledon might just have the stones to stick around long enough to see this one out. Just need to get a poison in on. Come on, there we go. Had they played Auric, outcome probably would have been the same. Alright, what are we up against? We're up against Lorna, there's Divine Shield, there's Armored Up, so it's probably not going to be Lorna. Well, at least it wouldn't be smart to play Lorna. Let's go with Kalia, Shield Bearer. We're going to bring in Repair. We're going to bring in Triage. Bring in 2 triages, in fact. We'll throw the Harpy in. One of them. That should be pretty difficult to beat. Unless there's direct magic damage from the opponent. Which is a possibility. There's only a little bit of magic damage. The problem is the magic reflect. And my lack of a heal. because we're never going to get through Flesh Golem, particularly when they're backed up by Wood Nymph. Oh well. Aim true, lost magic. So, no need for anti-magic measures. In fact, let's go with anti-armor. Color Core Mercenary. A blast and a snipe. Sneak feels very aggressive. So does Mitika. And then I'll throw in a chicken and see how this goes. Well, that's an interesting choice that they put a Hydra at the back of their team. I'm very glad it didn't retaliate immediately. I'm hoping... Good. We killed the Angel of Light, so their resurrection was rendered useless. And now the Hydra will have to wait their turn and be bombarded by everyone. That felt like luck, that battle. Alright, heavy hitters and target practice. I feel like stuns. There's 2 stuns. There's some good mitigation against big damage. Now we can bring in a repair. It's a snipey repair. I'm also going to bring in a resurrect. Gonna swap Thunderbird and Biller around. See whether or not we can get a whole bunch of stun chains going here. Of course, the other option is to just play Blue Splinter and spam everything, which is probably what my opponent's going to do, but we'll wait and see. Well, there goes my healing. There goes most of my magic damage. But we still got the stun in. But the stun will do normal damage because of Void. We just need that stun to reapply, but it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Skip to results. Next game. Okay, Little League, 32 mana, Water and Earth. Earth is... Okay, that's an interesting team. It's a very interesting team. Building my team sort of backwards here. There's not a lot you can fit into this team with this rule set. Let's dump Tortoise Fighter. Bring in Kelp Initiate. Throw in the Bandit. Yes, I want that way around. Focused on majority of ranged attackers here because of their use of Mylar. Oh, they went with Obsidian. Interesting. Well, I'm glad I brought Sneak. And I'm glad I'm much faster than their team is. They also played all level 1 cards, so that was a free win. I'll take it. I think I'll play a few more here before I call it a day. Weak Magic and Earthquake. I think that means I'm going to play an outrageous combination of Flying plus Llama. And we just need something in front of it to make it be humid, just so they can see their downfall coming. Furious Chicken in the front. What else can prolong suffering? Actually, yes. One of those. And we'll throw in one of those. And hopefully this will prolong my opponent's suffering. I'll see it coming. Again, just level 1 creatures. So I should win that one, no worries. Yep, I didn't even bother watching, just skipped the results. Okay, it looks like this is a real player. I've played real cards and done it recently. Magic Reflect. I think that means I'm probably going to be playing Green Splinter. Oh no, Blue Splinter isn't available, so Magic Reflect is kind of a null and void point. Let's go with Speed instead. There's not a lot of options for a fast team there, is there? Not a lot of options at all. Alright, let's do Speed by proxy. Do I dare play a level 1 Groomed? No. I want this team to be ridiculously outrageous. Can't be that outrageous. We do need a healer. Naga Assassin for the dodge against any potential sneak. And we'll put a wall there and a wall there. Yes. Snipe will wreck me here. Unless the snipe misses. But, shall see. I'm sad Twyla did not get enraged. Stun worked well. Well, I'm screwed. Dead, dead, dead. Alright, these battles are coming through pretty quickly. Reverse speed, up close and personal, life and earth. Okay. Probably want to make every bit of health count. You're pretty slow. You can be questionably slow. Celestial Harpy is slow. Yeah, this is not the best team I could field. Probably couldn't have done much better using Green Splinter anyway. Load. Go have a look and see who else is online on Splinterlands. Looks like we got ZZ Game Hunters having a bit of a party there, so I reckon that's where we're going to head off after this battle, which is probably not going to be a win for me. Although they have a very fast team. Maybe I will come across as a winner here. Probably not. If those dodgers keep doing the dodgy thing though, I might, because it is reverse speed and they went with like the fastest creatures in all the lands. I think I might have this, as terrible as my team was. One more hit from Stitch Leech. Look at that. That should be a nice healthy bit of DEC. 22. Not the sort of DEC that I'm normally used to getting. So I think that's where I'm going to call it. We're going to head across to ZZ Game Hunters. I will catch you all again tomorrow. So thanks for your time. Have a good one. And I will send you over to ZZ Hunters. Looks like they're having a big discussion panel over there on their Splinterlands stream. So thanks for your company, and I'll see you later. Bye.